Alright, y'all. So basically, about 3 weeks ago, I went to McDonald's and ordered every beef burger they had on the menu. So these burgers included the Big Mac, a normal cheeseburger, a normal hamburger, a McDouble, a BLT, Pounder Blt, sorry, and a quarter pounder with cheese. Me and my friends split each burger, so I didn't actually have to eat 6 burgers. I ate half of each burger because that would have been a lot of food that I was not prepared to eat. But I'm going to rank all 6 burgers based on my experience that day with the burgers. So firstly, let's roll some B-roll of our first contestant, the hamburger. Alright, so this is the base hamburger from McDonald's. It's cut in half because my cameraman gets half. So this is the lowest tier burger, I guess. This is the entry level burger. It's looking kind of sad. Let's see how it is. Tastes like a hamburger with a pickle in it. If you're 4 years old, this is pretty good. It's also kind of cold. Alright, so the hamburger may have been the sloppiest thing I've ever seen in my life. It didn't taste bad at all, like I said in the video at the time, but it honestly, the presentation might have been one of the worst things I've ever seen. And this is the hamburger right here, D tier. I don't think a McDonald's thing can be F tier. I don't think any of these can be F tier because at the end of the day, we've all eaten them and we've all been like, we've all loved them at some point. So honestly, I'm not gonna put an F tier in this. Everything is decent, right? Because yeah, but yeah, hamburger, the worst looking burger I've ever seen. Now let's move on to the cheeseburger. Roll the B-roll. Alright, so this is the Acclaimed Cheeseburger, not the hamburger. Besides it having a little bit of cheese there, looks the exact same. We got a pickle, we got some onions, we got tomato, the burger patty, which is smaller than my penis. So yeah, let's see if this is any different than the hamburger. I expect not. So this just tastes just like the hamburger. I'm being completely honest. I would say just get the hamburger. Don't get this. Alright, so the cheeseburger, yeah, it was literally the hamburger, but with cheese. It didn't taste enough different for me to warrant paying more for it. Like, personally, I would just buy the hamburger. It was the same. It was the same. Alright, next up we got the McDouble right here. This is the McDouble. Cue the B-roll. Alright, so this is the McDouble. So basically, this is, I guess, the cheeseburger, but with 2 patties. Still with the pickles. Maybe there's onion in there. I would assume there is. The ketchup. And then, yeah, the 2 patties. So let's see if this is any different than the cheeseburger and the hamburger, which have been the same thing so far. So I can confirm it is kind of just a hamburger or cheeseburger with 2 patties. I hate to tell you, but it's really not that much different. I'm really not impressed, McDonald's. I'm not impressed. Alright, so the McDouble was the wettest burger I've ever seen. Why was it so wet? My car had McDouble grease on the dash because we cut the burgers on the dash. We cut them in half, right? The grease was all over the dash for a week. This was the greasiest burger, and it wasn't even the biggest one. Why was it so greasy? Now, the McDouble's sizable upgrade, but it was so greasy that it's still bad. You know what? Screw it. Hamburger's going up. I don't even care. Hamburger looked like crap, but I can't put the McDouble above anything because it was so greasy. Like, when you're eating fast food, right? You don't think about, like, you're not looking at how greasy it is, really. But, like, this was, like, we're there sitting with the camera, and we're just like, man, that's greasy. Man. Yeah. Tasted good, though. Big up on the taste. Alright, next up, we got the Quarter Pounder with cheese. Now, this was a good experience. Now, it looked really weird, as you'll see in the B-roll right here. You'll see. I'll explain later. I was getting ahead of myself. Cue the B-roll. Alright, so this is the Quarter Pounder with cheese. As you can see, not really seeing... Actually, I do see the cheese. I see a lot of ketchup, a lot of onion. I think there's a pickle somewhere in there. So, now this I'm expecting to be like a McDouble, but just like even like thicker, you know? It's like that girl with the girth on, you know? You know, I'm really expecting it. So, let's see how this goes. Let's see if your boy likes this one. Something is definitely different. I can't tell if it's like the vegetables are better or the meat is better. I think the beef is a different texture than the other beef. It's definitely better. All right, so the Quarter Pounder, it tasted great. It was great. The Quarter Pounder, as weird as it looked with the patty being huge and the bun being tiny, the beef they used definitely is different in the Quarter Pounder than in the other three burgers, like the McDouble, like the normal menu burgers, like those that we just went over. It's definitely got a different taste too. It's definitely better beef, and I've really never noticed that until now because I'm eating them side by side. So I want you guys to go try that. Go get a McDouble and go get a Quarter Pounder and like see, like they taste different. Quarter Pounder going A. Great experience. Now, yeah, I'm looking at the picture. I can't remember right now. Obviously, you'll see in the B-roll, but did it have pickles on it? I don't remember. All right, next up we got the Quarter Pounder BLT. Cue that B-roll. So this is the biggest monstrosity of a mess so far. This is the Quarter Pounder BLT. So it's a Quarter Pounder, but with bacon, lettuce, and tomato. The McDonald's workers, you have failed me again. This is a mess. The burger wasn't even in one piece. Like, it was dying when I got it. I brought it from the store into my car. Now we're here. We cut it, and it looks like something I could have pooped out last night. Let's see. Let's. It's falling apart in my hands. It's falling apart. I want to take a bite. It's falling apart. What is this? That's a pickle. Good pickle. Okay, let's try the actual burger though. So basically, it tastes like a Quarter Pounder with mayo. That's what that bite got me. There was no well, maybe a little bit of bacon. There was no tomato. This is just a BT. Wait. No, that's bacon tomato. Bacon. Wait, there was no lettuce in that bite either. It was just a B. It was just a B. So, McDonald's workers let me down here. I don't think that burger did. I think the McDonald's workers let me down here. We're not going to disclose the location though, because that would be an awful thing to do. But no. End the recording. The Quarter Pounder BLT, man, It tasted great. But the problem was, again, you have the high quality beef, again, I would say higher quality beef. But it just, like, we're looking at this picture right here. It's nicely laid out, you know. The tomatoes are there. The bacon is there. The mayo is there. The lettuce is there. My burger had all of this on one side, and it was all like the weight distribution. It was like you have a Dodge Viper with an 8-liter V10, so a big engine in the front, and you got no weight in the back. And I was eating the front half, and we were tipping over. It just wasn't put together well enough for me to give it any higher than a B tier. It's still, hey, you pay for what you get with these burgers, honestly. Like, except for the McDouble. The McDouble sucks. But like, I would rather have the normal quarter pounder though. Less mess. Honestly, tomatoes, the big tomatoes from McDonald's, it's just really soggy, and to me, it ain't the way to go. Alright, now we got the granddaddy himself, the Big Mac. Alright, cue the B-roll. Alright, so this is the Big Daddy. Big Daddy. You know, some girls call me that too.
Okay.
Alright, so this is a Big Mac. Presentation is better than the quarter pounder BLT, though. You really can't get much worse than the Gulag. You know, you can only go up from that thing. So Big Mac, I can see the Big Mac sauce is spewing out like I spew out at. Okay. So yeah, you know what? I should probably pick it up now. I can see that there's cheese in there. If I can just pick it up, there's cheese, lettuce, Big Mac sauce. There's supposedly onions. We did take a look. I'm not going to show you because it's going to make a mess, but the onions don't exist. I have been robbed by the Goblin Barrel, and they have taken my onions. The goblins from Clash Royale, they took my onions. I'm sorry to say. So let's attempt this here. Let's not make a mess in my car. I've just dropped lettuce on my seat. It's falling apart. It's falling apart. Okay. Honestly, I hate this. It might be the winner, man. The Big Mac. I'm calling this early. It really might be Big Daddy, Big Black Daddy, Big Indian Curry Man. This might be the winner. This is SJ40 eating a Big Mac. Isn't it weird how the Big Mac looked so amazing? The Big Mac actually looked like exactly how it was supposed to look. This picture depicts how that Big Mac looked very well. And the Big Mac tasted great. Someone took pride in that Big Mac. Thank you to the McDonald's worker that put together that Big Mac. Because, put it this way, the hamburger looked like someone sat on it. The cheeseburger, okay, that one wasn't, you know what, that one wasn't bad, but that's a useless burger. The McDouble looked like someone was sweating while making it. The quarter pounder, okay, fair enough. The quarter pounder BLT, they gave up, and the Big Mac, they were like 10 out of 10, great job. I really have to put the Big Mac in S tier. I love Big Mac sauce. I honestly, I remember when McDonald's like made that like a, and you can go buy it at the store. I've actually never done that, but the Big Mac sauce do be good. The meat is actually, I think it's more similar to the meat in the hamburgers, like in the McDouble, than the quarter pounder. I'm pretty sure I might be right about that, but it just does taste higher quality. The lettuce, the pickles, like it's just nicer. Everything was just nicer about the Big Mac, and it could have just been the person that made the Big Mac really loved their job, and they really loved a good Big Mac, because a good Big Mac hits home sometimes, man. So there you have it, guys. I want to do this for more restaurants. I might want to do it for McDonald's again, but with a different type of meat, you know. I would have done like everything on the menu, but I don't think I can eat that much food at once. So I think breaking it up like this is a good idea. I want to do more videos like this. Let me know what restaurants I should do. Or let me know like what meats I should do at McDonald's for sure. I'm down to do it. I love food. And it's more in real life content I can bring to y'all. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to grind right now, man. I'm gonna pump these videos out. I'm gonna try my best. The Big Mac's the winner. S tier. Big Daddy, Big Mac. Cue the outro. Go get some McDonald's. Shout out to McDonald's. And peace.